Conroy in his own end, passed it to himself off the board. Then he got run over by Sean Burr.
A step on Chelios. Chelios went for the move but recovered nicely. Seemed to cross-check him a bit. Primo took exception to it and then just drilled him with a left. Chelios went down. Primo went to the box.
Blackhawk sends it ahead to Lemieux. And he was hit but delivered the bigger blow. Threw it out to center. Now a lead just over the stick of Gallant. Deep into the Hawk zone. Gallant chasing in there after it. He took a big hit from Smith.
Well, Steve Smith hasn't skated for over a week. He still knows how to take the body. He was an aggressive defenseman.
Center ice, Probert wheels on Marchman. Marchman got the right hand loose. Probert has not dropped his gloves. And the Hawks are going to, I'm sure, be short-handed after this. But Brian Marchman showing no fear of the reigning heavyweight champion in the NHL, Bob Probert. He's the reigning heavyweight champion. Yes, he is.
There's not even a contender that's close. The only contender is on the Red Wing team, and that's Crowder, who played with New Jersey last year.
Yeah.
So they've got probably the two top guys in that department in the league.
Really?
This guy's fearless and the toughest guy I've ever seen in the history of the game.
He got help from Jimmy Carson. Now Lemieux and Probert have something going, and Lemieux just got speared right in the gut. Here comes Stu Grimson to challenge Probert, and Probert and Grimson are slugging a big left by Probert, and now he and Grimson are standing toe-to-toe, and then Probert looked like he got in a big right hand. But in that sequence at center ice, Lemieux collided with Probert. They exchanged shoves, and then Probert speared him right in the gut. And I think it went undetected by the official.
I don't know how it went undetected. Fraser was looking at them. First the high stick into the face, then the spear, and then Grimson came over with Lemieux looking like he was in trouble. Grimson known for his role as an enforcer, and that's what he's out there. Lemieux gets high stick first, then he gets jabbed in the inside of the leg, and he's limping and in trouble, and he wanted to get at Lemieux, and then Grimson came, and they both flailed away, and then a couple of punches thrown by Probert, and Grimson went down. I think his legs buckled on him, not because of a punch, but just off balance. And Burr got all boards and no Roenick.
Back into Chicago territory to the stick of Marchman. 22-year-old Brian Marchman cleared it, not out. Here's McCrimmon trying to center. Quick shot, they score! What a shot by Jimmy Carson, a one-timer. As the Hawks failed to clear it, McCrimmon found Carson alone, and bang! It's 3-2 Detroit.
Bob Probert's presence created that scoring chance. Peluso had a chance to play it around the boards, knew that Probert was coming. He took a look, took his eye off the puck, they braced for the hit. The puck was kept in by McCrimmon. He faked it, slid it over to Carson, and Carson, with the puck well in front of him, somehow was able to swat at it and put it past Jimmy Wade. But the presence of Bob Probert, who gets a lot of room and respect, created that scoring opportunity as Peluso was unable to clear the puck.
Jimmy Carson capitalized now right from the draw. Here's Probert taking a big swing at the Hawk player that goes down in the turtle. Stu Grimson trying to take a hit for the team, and he did. Probert, I looked like he might have landed a big right, and Grimson never took his gloves off, and Probert now costing the Red Wing after making a good play to help set up the lead goal. He now heads to the box, and the Hawks to the power play, and Grimson has a big welt on his face already. 3-2 Wing.
Bob Probert, 315 minutes in penalties last year in 55 games. Goes to the locker room. He drilled Stu Grimson. Grimson went in the turtle, but Probert was just hammering away. Grimson still without the gloves or stick down, and then Probert tried to gouge his eyes out after with the left, with the fingers, as Grimson was turned away from him.
In deep for Tonelli. This time it's he and Constantino.
Oh, these new magnetic boards are working well.
And a big collision again. Constantino really got hammered along the boards.
And why did Kerry Fraser blow the whistle? The puck wasn't frozen and still in play, and he blew the whistle. But great board work by Tonelli and Lemieux, as they just outworked. Constantino, not familiar with this style of play, would imagine a small rink, used to the bigger ice surfaces in international hockey, and not a lot of board work, a lot more open ice work. And Tonelli, who's a veteran at it, he and Brad Marsh had a battle.
But here at Chicago, a 3-3 tie in overtime.